What's going on, everyone? Welcome to a new video. This video is going to be about cheat days, cheat meals and refeed days. This video will contain my personal experience with it. I am going to be taking sort of like a cheat meal slash cheat day on my diet, on my prep, on my summer cutting, and I will pretty much give you guys my intake on it. What did it do in that specific case to me? You will see my weight go up, and pretty much if it goes back to normal, that comes later on in the video. But now this part is going to be about explaining cheat days, refeeds, what are they for and why are they so beneficial in my opinion. This contains a lot of research that I've accumulated by watching pro bodybuilders and also by researching just on the internet. Okay, it's gonna be a good video. Okay, so as you can see, we're at my house, a different setup. I love making videos here because I'm more focused. I can just set up the camera and I can just talk to it. I love it. Okay, so to start off, I'm gonna read from here so that I don't say anything that it's untrue. Okay, because this is all my research. So first of all, what are refeeds and cheat days? So basically, a cheat day is a day where you don't count calories. You eat whatever you want. And a refeed is sort of like a structured diet, a structured sheet, so to speak. You pretty much are increasing, it's a modest increase on your carbs specifically. On these refeed days, we pretty much tend to focus more on carbs. We refeed the carbs that we don't eat during our cut because we lower our carbs. The fat stays the same and the protein stays the same or even a little bit higher. The one thing that pretty much distinguishes one from the other is that a cheat day is usually more relaxed. A refeed is planned, okay? And then there's a third concept which I'm not including in this topic, but binge eating is pretty much associated with negative emotions. Every time that you eat and you feel bad, you're eating pretty much alone and you're just eating because you're just sad with life and etc. You are binge eating. If you're doing things on a structured timing, so to speak, on a structured sheet, you're refeeding. If you are just eating whatever you want, a cheat day or cheat meal. So pretty much, why do people do this? Okay, the benefit for the refeed and cheat days. Basically, when you cut, your metabolism is going to slow down. It's going to go lower because you're cutting carbs, you're cutting food, you're eating less food, you're in a caloric deficit. Okay, this will only be beneficial if you're in a cut, of course, and you will only see results by being on a cut. So because your metabolism goes down, your hormones will actually have different responses, and also your weight is going down, your energy is going a little bit down, and also you gotta track shit constantly. You gotta be focused every time. Okay, so why is it so beneficial? Because your metabolism will go up. You'll have pretty much a mental break from pretty much having to track all the things, being focused. You'll have a mental break from that, and your hormones will also thank you. Okay, this increase of calories, etc., will pretty much put your body will thank you, because if you're eating less food than you should, your hormones will respond in a different way, and it's good for them to go back to normal, so to speak. So for an example, for like 3 to 4 days, you lower your carbs, you eat less than 50 grams of carbs, and then on the 5th and 6th day, or on the 5th, you increase them for the double or the triple even, okay? And that's a good way to do a refeed. That's more of a refeed thing, because cheat meals is probably you eat whatever you want, and like cheat meals will pretty much, I will discuss that in a little bit, because this is beneficial for this, but the true benefit of everything, without any hormones or mental break, the true benefit for this is that for people who really cut and who lower their carbs and they want to carb up, they also want to look a little bit more fuller because they've been depleting food and they just want to have a little, mental break. And when you want to achieve the full like benefits of this like refeed cheat day, the one trick is that you should increase your carbs strategically, or just increase your sodium intake, which is salt. Okay, because you need salt. Your muscles will pretty much just look bigger. Okay, when you do a cheat meal, you don't get that fullness that when you get like, oh my god, I have such a big body and all that shit. It's not because you eat so much food and you eat crap. Your body isn't used to eating that crap, and that's why the next tip is gonna come along with that. What you are just pretty much increasing is the salt that normally on a cut you're not eating. So more salt will give you fullness, and it will pretty much be beneficial to you. Okay, it has benefits in this case, but they're only seen if you're lean. Again, disclaimer. Pretty much, after a big meal, like I said, it's the amount of salt that you ate that's gonna pretty much change your physique. So that's why I say that between refeeds and cheat days, a structured refeed is way better, because you can just intake more salt and you don't have to eat so much sweets and blow up your diet, although your body will just pretty much go on a cheat day, and then after 2 or 3 days your physique is back to normal and your weight, and it's fine if you do things correctly. But a structured diet, a structured refeed with carbs and a little bit of salt is putting you on the right place. What carbs to eat? If you want to eat sweets, of course, but eat the same carbs that you eat on a cut. That's what I do. The same carbs that I eat, like I'm used to eating like rice cakes, maybe like some sweet potatoes, more carbs that I eat. I don't eat like some bread too. Okay, I know sometimes I don't eat the best carbs, but then when I try to increase them, I try to just eat the same food that I'm eating, but a little bit more, because that's what my stomach it's used to. Okay, and it will break down the carbs even better than for you to go to a cheat meal and eat a bunch of shit, because your body's not used to that. So that's the main tip. Okay, and another thing for shows, when you're going on a show, something like the stress hormone will pretty much kill your gains. So also carbing up is very good for the mental break, and it helps me out for me, because I've been the one consistent food that I've been getting so much is volume with salad, vegetables, salad, and I'm getting to a point where I'm still good, but I'm starting getting tired of it, and I just want to change things up. And the day when I say no, fuck this shit, I'm not gonna eat this, it's very good. Not saying that I hate eating salad, but just getting my volume out of salad and not like so much like carbs or something like that, it's different for me. But like I said, the strategy is refeeding, and this is my intake. Okay, refeed, structured diet, increasing your carbs, the carbs that you're used to eating, and increasing your sodium intake. These are very beneficial, both of them, but one works better than the other, because things that are not controlled, they're not controlled. You can't know them for sure. Okay, so that's all I have to say for this topic. Now I am going to show you a little bit of my progress. I've done 2 cheat meals. Yeah, 2 cheat meals on this prep. I've done one a few weeks ago, and I've done the other one today. Yes, I've done a cheat meal today. They basically contain the same thing. I did eat a lot of sweets because I'm not eating any sweets, so it's beneficial for me, for my cravings. I ate a lot of sweets, ate whatever I want, and I just want to show you my progress. So this next part is going to be a clips of what my day was like during the cheat day. Okay, the first day, what did I do? I will write down, you'll see, and then you are going to see the second day after my cheat meal, so to speak. Yeah, it was a cheat meal. That's it. Keep it simple, Bruno. Don't fuck up your head. You're seeing the next day how my physique looks, my weight, etc. And then you are going to see my weight after 3 or 4 days, because it will be pretty much back to normal. Okay, that's what I want to show you guys, because these are beneficial, but you have to track afterwards. It's not like eat a cheat meal and then eat whatever you want. No, go back to where you were, to cutting, to doing all that shit. This is just taking out the stress hormone, okay, being calm and focused, and doing things and achieving your results, okay? Thank you guys for watching, and keep it simple. Keeping on a diet, take some breaks, but don't get confused. Don't eat a lot of shit, because even when you're bulking, for example, you should eat the same amazing carbs that you eat, amazing simply carbs that you eat. Just increase them a little bit more, and that's the key right here. Thank you guys for watching, and keep crushing your dreams and your summer. Bye-bye.